And so I started thinking about my role in the whole situation, and rather than tell him, you hurt me, I can't believe you did this, I'm going to let you off the hook, you know, because whatever reason, instead I said, what did I do to him? You know, what caused all this? What was my part in it? So by opening that door and reaching out to him, and just, you know, instead of, you know, accusing him and throwing things at him, and just owned up to my part and let him know that I was sorry for what I did, he was able to, you know, respond to me, and I felt like open up and say that he was, you know, really sorry for.
So you're writing him a letter to try to mend a bad situation from years ago, but it sounds like you wrote more about yourself than you wrote about him.
Yeah, when I sat down and was writing it, and like I said initially, I had all those old feelings, and I wanted to be angry and say all these things. I realized I was the one that needed to be forgiven. It was issues that I was dealing with that I needed to receive forgiveness myself, and to let that go and find that comfort in you know, getting that weight lifted off my shoulders.
Okay.
And I was so happy to get that back that it was contagious. It was a liberating feeling. It was like, wow, if this is what it takes, you know, if all I have to do, you know, is look at my role in all these relationships that I've ever had that's, you know, that have been conflicting, and look at it from a whole different angle, you know, and look at myself and what I've done. If I can approach that, it made me. I wanted to write everybody that I've ever done anything wrong to letters, and well, since this has happened, I've probably written 6 or 7 people different letters, you know, owning up to issues, you know, that I've had, you know, played part in bad relationships, and it's been absolutely. God tells us to love unconditionally and give forgiveness freely, just as He forgives us freely, and by harnessing all that anger and you know, forgiving, and you know, not wanting to forgive those people, it drags you down, it weighs you down. And so through the process of writing these letters and telling people, you know, what you've done and owning up to your issues, it's the most rewarding feeling, in the sense that your burdens start to lift away. I feel lighter. I feel like every relationship I approach now is so much easier and open, and I don't feel like I have to put up any fronts. So I set out to forgive him, but what I realized in the end, I was actually asking him to forgive me, because when it comes down to it, forgiveness is always about me and my relationship with God, and accepting that forgiveness that He gives us.